T-Rex was scary, but these dinosaurs were even worse. And today, we're counting down the most terrifying dinosaurs you've never heard of, from a literal T-Rex killer to a herbivore that would make you scream. Number 10, Therizinosaurus. This herbivore is one of the most famous dinosaurs to have never actually existed. Okay, it did exist, but not like in the movies. In Jurassic Park, the Therizinosaurus is shown as a gigantic beast with arms so long they could crush a human skull like an eggshell. But recent discoveries have revealed the truth. The Therizinosaurus was actually more like a giant chicken with really long arms. But don't be fooled by its looks. Even though it was a herbivore, it was still a giant. It stood over 26 feet tall and had a wingspan of 30 feet. That's the size of a small plane. Imagine this thing swooping down on you out of the sky. Number 9, Utahraptor. Utahraptor means the devil's claw. And this dino was truly a monster. It lived in North America 76 million years ago and was about the size of a lion. It was a cunning predator that used its massive claws to slash and tear its prey. And unlike the mighty T-Rex, the Utahraptor was built for speed, not power. It could run up to 45 miles per hour. And because of its size and agility, it could hunt pretty much any animal it wanted. Number 8, Utahraptor. The Utahraptor was another speedy predator that lived in North America. It was about the size of a Velociraptor, but it was built for running. Its legs were long and thin, kind of like a horse, and it could reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. Utahraptors hunted in packs like wolves, and they were known to attack animals twice their size. Number 7, Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus means meat-eater in Greek, and this dinosaur was one of the most bizarre-looking creatures to ever roam the earth. It had a short, fat tail, a huge head with 2 horns, and a pair of small horns above its eyes. It was also very heavy, weighing up to 2 tons. But despite its size, it was surprisingly agile and could move surprisingly fast. Number 6, Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus means giant southern lizard, and this dino was one of the largest carnivores to ever live. It was about the same size as the T-Rex, but it was even more powerful. Its bite was 10% stronger than the T-Rex's, and it had much larger claws and teeth. The Giganotosaurus was also smarter than the T-Rex. It could use tools and even hunt other dinosaurs. Number 5, Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus was another giant carnivore that lived in North Africa. It was about the size of a Tyrannosaurus rex, but it was even more dangerous. The Spinosaurus had huge sails on its back that could grow up to 20 feet wide. These sails would have been used to attract mates and intimidate rivals, but they would also have been useful for regulating body temperature. The Spinosaurs could use them to absorb heat from the sun or to radiate heat when they were overheating. Number 4, C. Megalodon. C. Megalodon is the largest shark that ever lived. It was about the size of a school bus and had enormous teeth that could grow up to 7 inches long. C. Megalodon was a true apex predator that hunted other sharks and whales. It was also very aggressive and would attack anything that entered its territory. Number 3, Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus was a whale-like creature that lived in the oceans of the world. It was about the size of a humpback whale and had huge teeth that could grow up to 13 inches long. Mosasaurus was a true apex predator that hunted other marine reptiles and fish. It was also very aggressive and would attack anything that entered its territory. Number 2, Megalodon. Megalodon is the largest fish that ever lived. It was about the size of a great white shark and had enormous teeth that could grow up to 9 inches long. Megalodon was a true apex predator that hunted other fish and marine mammals. It was also very aggressive and would attack anything that entered its territory. And number 1, Titanoboa. Titanoboa was a giant snake that lived in North America. It was about the size of a blue whale and had enormous fangs that could grow up to 16 inches long. Deinocheirus was a true apex predator that hunted other reptiles and mammals. It was also very aggressive and would attack anything that entered its territory. That's all for today. See you next time.